Hey guys, Mitch here. I hope you're all well, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video on our upcoming 6-week challenge, which is going to be from 20th of October to the 30th of November. I've got a lot of information to share with you guys, so I've decided to break this video up into little chapters, if you will. I'll start with a general overview of how the challenge works. Then I'll go into a bit of detail about the body scan and fitness test. We'll touch on the Snap app, which is our platform for how the challenge is delivered. We'll discuss how you can earn points throughout the challenge. We'll go over what the prizes are and how our winners are selected. I'll talk about what's involved in the weekend social events and how to sign up. Throughout the video, I'll try and answer all of those frequently asked questions. And hopefully after watching this video, you're excited, keen to sign up. We often get a lot of positive feedback, so I'm sure you won't be disappointed. If you have any further questions afterwards, please feel free to reach out to staff. Okay. Okay, so to give you guys a general overview of how the 6-week challenge works, I'm going to take you through the 6 weeks in chronological order, starting with sign up, and we'll go through to the celebration dinner at the end of the challenge. So for sign up, it's $99 to join the challenge. You just need to pay this money at reception, and when you do that, the boys will be able to book you your pre-test, body scan and fitness testing, which will be held on Friday the 17th of October. At that time, we're also going to take your shirt size, because everyone who joins the challenge gets a free Adidas Adizero training shirt or singlet, which is worth $70. So straight away, we're getting something else for free. We're also going to check that you've correctly downloaded the Snap app, linked it to your membership, so that on Monday, the 20th of October, when the 6-week challenge starts, you will automatically see the challenge appearing in your app. Okay, so that's really important. Okay, so moving on to the pre-testing on Friday the 17th of October. I'm going to go through the body scan and fitness test in more detail a bit later, but you need to allow about an hour for this process to occur. We'll try on this Adidas training shirt and singlet. It should have arrived by then. And before you leave, so following your testing, take home your goal setting sheet. Now remember that this challenge is not the biggest loser. It's not all about weight loss, but for some people it is. For some people it's just about motivation. Maybe they're not coming to the gym, maybe they're not training. For them it would be a goal just to be doing 3-4 days a week, regularly, consistently. Whereas other people, I guess, they want to be a little bit more specific to their strength or fitness goals. But we're all on a different journey. We all have different goals. So once you finish with your goal setting sheet, just bring that back to us at some point during week 1. The other thing that you're going to do at pre-testing is select a trainer. So out of myself, Azzy or Alex, you're going to select one of us to contact you each week for your weekly check-ins. So this is just to make sure that you're on track. You haven't hurt yourself, you're not overtraining, you're getting into the gym, you're progressing well, etc., etc. Okay, so you'll have weekly check-ins as part of this 6-week challenge as well. Now, on Monday, the 20th of October, the challenge begins at 12 a.m. On this day, open the Snap app and you will see an invitation to the 6-week challenge. Click on it. When you open up the 6-week challenge, you will see 2 things. One is a leaderboard. So the leaderboard is of all the names of members that have joined this challenge. This is exclusive access, so only the people who have paid their money. And you'll be able to see how many points they've earned. So we'll talk a little bit more about points later. So you'll see the leaderboard. The other thing that you're going to see is the additional fitness tasks that I have created, and each of them are worth various amounts of points. So the whole idea of this challenge is not only to get in and train at the gym, it's also to earn points. That's really important. Now, during the 6 weeks, we want you to train as hard as you can and as much as you can. You can do your own program. That's totally fine. You can do the programs that are already built into the Snap app, or you can ask a trainer to create you a program, but this would be at an additional cost. We've also organized some social events, and the purpose of these social events is to have some fun. This challenge is not all about flogging yourself in the gym and being too image conscious. It's about having fun, getting outside the gym, going to places that you wouldn't normally go to, meeting new people, and as a final, I guess, added bonus of having these social events, it's just to earn more points. So we've got 300 points just for attending these social events. They're on every Saturday. And when you turn up to these social events, there are going to be a few more points up for offer on the day. Okay, so post-testing as we head towards the end of the 6 weeks. So about the end of week 5, early week 6, book your final body scan and fitness test, which will be held on Friday, the 28th of November. That's mainly it. Finally, prizes. I guess the purpose of the prizes, guys, this is more just extra incentive and motivation for members to push themselves as much as possible. It's a bit of fun. It's friendly competition. We'll announce the winners of the prize at the celebration dinner, which is after the 6-week challenge. The date and location is yet to be confirmed. And I'll go into a little bit more detail about the prizes a little later. Okay, so body scan and fitness testing, my favorite. So you're going to be assessed twice during the 6-week challenge, one at pre-test and one at post-test. Body scan first. If you haven't had one already, all you need to do is create an account. That's really simple. We'll scan a QR code on the day, create a login and password. It only takes about 5 minutes to do the scan, and that's including getting undressed, doing the scan, getting dressed, and coming out of the room. What we're looking for here is body composition. So your weight, fat mass, muscle mass, and body fat percentage. Your results will be emailed to you automatically within 5 minutes of doing the body scan. Even though it only takes about 5 minutes overall, we're asking people to come about 15, 20 minutes prior to their scheduled time for fitness testing. There's going to be 4 people per hour being tested. So we don't want to be late with this. We've got testing all day. We're going to have a lot of people. So please arrive early, get your scan done, be on time, and then we can get into the fitness test. So the fitness test is a time trial to get through a 7-station circuit. The way we're going to run the fitness test is that you're going to be put in groups of 4 and you're going to be partnered up. Now, while one person does the workout or the circuit, their partner will be counting repetitions, keeping an eye on the clock, and scoring for them. Once the first 2 people go through, then their partners will have their turn. So we'll swap, and the people who did the fitness test first, they will be scoring for their partner. Everyone will be given a score sheet, which looks like this. Pretty simple. Name up the top, then rules, and then you're going to choose between level 1 or level 2, and you're going to have pre-test and post-test score. Okay? So level 1, it's for beginners, people who are not as fit, not attending the gym so much, and then level 2 is for the intermediate to advanced, so the regular gym goers who really like to push themselves. Now, if you're unsure about which level to do, if you sort of think, oh, I can do level 1, but I don't know if I could do level 2, well, we can chat about that on the day. I've got a pretty good idea of how people are going to go. There's a big difference between the 2 levels. So we'll have a chat about your exercise history, and we'll sort of decide on the day. But whatever one you choose in pre-testing, you have to do the same in post-testing. So if you are sitting on the fence, my advice to you would be actually to do the harder one, because you're going to get fitter during that next 6 weeks. And this is a fitness challenge. That's the whole idea, is to get out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself. So consider that one. All right, now with competition and prizes involved, we have to have rules. So the rules are as follows. All stations must be completed in full before progressing. You cannot move on and then come back to a station. Incomplete repetitions will not be counted and must be reattempted. Failure to complete any component will result in a score of DNF, did not finish. So like I said before, whichever level of testing you choose, pre-test, you have to do the same at post-test. So keep in mind the intensity levels, because we don't want anyone finishing with a DNF. But honestly, there is a very, 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 very small chance of that even happening. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. Prior to starting your fitness tests, you will each have an opportunity to set up your machines and stations so that they're right for you. So the bike, for example, set your seat height up, etc. And this is just to make sure that the time transitioning from station to station is as short as possible, okay? All right, so what are the 7 stations? Now, before I go into this, if you want to pause the video, have a look at the scoring sheet, by all means, do so. I'm just going to take you through the differences between level 1 and level 2. So level 1, first station, level 1, maximum resistance and 500 meters. Level 2, maximum resistance and 1 kilometer. Second station is burpees, 20 repetitions versus 30 repetitions for level 2. The key here, guys, to get a repetition counted, your hands must be above your head and you must jump at the top. If you don't do either of those, if you just jump with your hands by your waist, we're not counting it. So we're really particular on the rules and making sure the exercises are performed correctly so that it's fair across the board, okay? Station 3 is the ski erg. Both are at max resistance. Level 1 is going to do 500 meters and level 2 is going to do 1 kilometer. Next one is lunges. So level 1, you can do walking or stationary. You've got to do 20 in total, just body weight, but your back knee must touch the ground. If it doesn't touch, it's not counted and you have to repeat it. Level 2, 30 repetitions plus a 10 kilo power bag. And again, the back knee must touch the ground. Fifth station is the spin bike. Got to do 2 kilometers. Level 1, you guys are going to do 40% resistance, and level 2, we're going to do 50% resistance. Hand release push-ups. So hand release push-ups, guys, when you're doing a push-up, if you come down and your chest touches the ground, you've got to take your hands off the ground, put them back on, and then push yourself all the way up, okay? So here we're avoiding little push-ups like this that don't count. You've got to go all the way down. Chest touches the ground. Take your hands off, put your hands back on the ground, push yourself up. That's a full repetition, okay? So hand release push-ups. Level 1 are going to do 20, males and females from their knees. And level 2, we're going to do 30, and ladies from their knees, men from their toes. But in saying that, ladies, if you want to do it from your if you want to do it from your toes, by all means, go for it. That's totally fine. Okay, and then finally, station 7 is wall ball squats. So level 1, you've got to do 20 squats with a 4 kilo medicine ball. So medicine ball on your chest, squat back so that your bottom touches the 18-inch box. You're going to stand up and then you're going to throw the medicine ball up onto a brick wall. There is a black line on a wall in our studio room. It's got to be above that height. Catch it. Sit back down, touch the box, and go back up, okay? So wall ball squats, 20 reps, 4 kilo medicine ball, bottom to the 18-inch box. And level 2, wall ball squats, 30 reps, 8 kilo medicine ball, and bottom to a 12-inch box. So we're gonna go heavier, deeper, and more repetitions. And that's the fitness test. Like I said, it's a simple time trial. Now, some people out there might be thinking, what if I can't complete the fitness test? It just sounds too much, it sounds too hard. We have already tested this fitness test with some gym members of varying fitness levels. I can assure you that everyone out there, we can all do it. You will complete it. You have unlimited time to complete the test. The test has been designed to separate people of different levels, fitness levels. So keep that in mind. It's not supposed to be easy. You might struggle at one station, but you'll probably catch up at the next. We all have different strengths and weaknesses. But yes, I promise you the fitness test is achievable. I wouldn't have created this particular routine if I didn't think you could do it. But just keep in mind, you have unlimited time. Pace yourself, just get through your repetitions. And then in 6 weeks' time, with all the training that you're going to be doing, I can guarantee you're going to shave off a heap of time, okay? So just one final thing with the fitness testing, we just got to make sure that people don't turn up late. And if you have any more questions about the fitness test, please reach out to staff. Okie dokie, so the Snap app points and prizes. All right, let's start with the Snap app. So like I mentioned before, when you open the app on Monday the 20th, you'll see a link for the 6-week challenge. So that's your exclusive access. It's just for us 6-week challengers who have paid their money and registered. You will open up that link and you'll be able to see a leaderboard, and that's got everyone's name in it and how many points they're on it, okay? The other thing that you'll be able to see is a list of additional fitness tasks that I've manually entered into the challenge. Keep in mind as well with the Snap app, it has free content. So free workouts, recipes, healthy meal plans, podcasts, meditation. So the Snap app is going to be the platform that we are delivering this challenge. Now there's 3 ways to earn points. First of all, by swiping into the gym, you automatically earn 100 points. So we want you at the gym, we want you swiping in, that's the whole point. Purpose. So you can only swipe in once in a 6-hour period. So if you accidentally swipe your card twice in a short period of time, maybe you had to go back outside to get something from your car, you won't get double points. However, if you swipe in the morning, do a workout, and then after work, come back in the afternoon, so long as it's outside that 6-hour period, you can get an additional 100 points. Now on that topic, I just need to make a point. We don't want this challenge ruined by any cheaters. I don't want to have to disqualify anyone from winning any prizes because they're swiping into the gym when they're not even doing a workout, or just walking past and just tapping their card. Don't do that. If you're caught cheating, you will be disqualified. So like I mentioned before, there's this list of additional fitness tasks in the app. Each of these tasks have a set amount of points that they're worth. So this is the second way you can earn points. Now, I'm not going to tell you what these additional fitness tasks are. That's all part of the surprise. But some are easy, some are hard. The easier they are, the less points. The harder they are, the more points. And the third way of earning points is by attending our weekend social events. Every event is worth 300 points. And at each social event, there are more points up for grabs if you complete certain tasks. Now, just a heads up, the first social event, which is going to be the big day out on Saturday, the 25th of October, the whole idea there is that we have a big fun day. We want as many people there as possible, and we have created a massive amount of opportunity for a heap of points. So this is the day you don't want to miss. We're covering pretty much the entire day's expenses except your lunch. We'll go into the list of social events later. But yeah, if you're normally rostered to work on a Saturday, try and get this particular day off. If you normally have kids to mind, you're welcome to bring them, but keep in mind that we have a bunch of adults that are going to be playing a lot of activities. But yeah, it should be a fun day and a great way to kickstart your challenge with a heap of points. So finally, I just want to talk about prizes. In the past, we have done one winner for the male, one for the female, and it's always a 2-horse race with males and females. It's so hard to pick just one winner. So this time we're doing first place and a second place. So the way that we're going to select the winners is we look at improvements in body scan results, fitness test results, and then points. So that's why points are so important. It's based on 3 categories. With the third prize, we've got a Trainers Award. Now, the Trainers Award we've just introduced this year as well, and this is for someone who is really engaged in the challenge, motivates others, creates a happy and supportive environment for everyone to enjoy themselves. They're not necessarily the top of the leaderboard with points, or they didn't do so well with the body scan or the fitness test, but they were our most valuable player because that's something that's really important for us as staff. Someone else who's just engaging the challenges and making sure everyone has a good time. So first prize is, the winner is $500 cash. Spend it on whatever you like. Maybe an extension of your gym membership. That'd be nice. Second place runner-up is going to be a Fuel Evoker 10-foot, 6-inch inflatable stand-up paddleboard. So it comes complete with the storage bag, the paddle, the pump. What else was there? Yeah, it's got everything. And the Trainers Award, that is a massage gun. So those are our 3 prizes. The only other thing I'll say about selecting our winners That is done by staff. Each staff has a look at everyone's results, so points, body scan, and fitness test. I choose my winners first, then the boys, Azzy and Alex, they hand me their winners on a piece of paper. We don't discuss our thoughts or opinions to eliminate any bias. So it's all nice and fair. And if in case there's ever a discrepancy, it'll end up going in whichever way I have decided. Because I'm running the challenge, I'll be overseeing everything. So I guess the buck will stop with me. Now, if you have any questions about the Snap app, how to earn points, or anything to do with winning prizes, by all means, reach out to staff. Rightio, new day, new background. I've had to do this video over 2 days. Today I just want to talk about social events and finish off with some frequently asked questions. So we're nearly there. Well done for putting up with me for however long this video has taken. I do apologize for that. Social events. So they're on every Saturday. They're worth 300 points just for turning up, and there are additional points up for grabs at each event. But we're not going to necessarily tell you how to earn those just yet. So the first social event, which is the big day out in Port Macquarie, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday, the 25th of October. It's not going to cost you anything. All the venues are covered by us, but you do need to just pay for your own lunch on the day. Okay, so 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. is 10-pin bowling. 10 a.m. to 12:30 is multi-sports at the Port Macquarie Indoor Stadium. We're going to have lunch at Settlers Inn, and then 1:30 to 2:30 X-Golf, which is a golf simulation. Then 2:30 to 4 p.m. is Center of Gravity. The owner has very kindly agreed to allow us to do unlimited laser tag and rock climbing in that hour and a half. And then we have, hopefully it's a good day, so we're going to finish off just cooling off down at the beach, 4 to 5 o'clock. We've organised Learn to Surf a business to bring some boards down in case anyone wants to have a go trying to stand up on a surfboard. You don't have to surf though. If you want to just jump in the water and cool off, that's totally fine. Now, with this particular day, it's the first opportunity for all of our challengers to meet each other and just have a bit of fun. So there's a lot of points up for grabs. I highly recommend that you attend this particular social event. It'll be a good day. The next one is Taree Park Run on Saturday, the 1st of November. So Taree Park Run's always 8 o'clock start. If you want your results emailed to you, your place, your time, how many park runs you've done, etc., you need to go on the Parkrun website, register. It's all free. It'll send you an email with a barcode. Print that barcode off or forward it to us. We will laminate it for you and hand it back to you so that when you're running, if you're getting sweaty, that paper's not going to tear. So highly recommend that you get registered with Taree Park Run. Following Park Run, we're just going to go to the Boathouse Cafe for breakfast. By this stage, no doubt these Adidas Adizero training shirts and singlets will have arrived. You'll have yours. We're asking everyone to wear it. We're also organising on this particular day for other gym members to come down and support the event. Snap Fitness is a sponsor of Parkrun nationwide, and on that particular day I'm going to be doing a 30-second speech leading us into our run. So the next one, we're going to hike North Brother Mountain on Saturday the 8th of November. We're going to meet at 8 a.m. I'll give you the location of where to meet. So bring your hiking gear, bring some salt for the leeches. It's not going to cost you anything, and then after the hike we'll go to North Haven Beach, the surf club there. We can have breakfast. The next week, paddleboarding, kayaking in Foster. We go to the Great Aussie Boat Shed, and so we're going to meet at 10 a.m. By all means, if you want to go and do park run again prior to at 8 o'clock, that's totally fine. A hire cost is $25 for a kayak or a stand-up paddleboard. And then when we go so we'll be there for about an hour, and then when we go to the pub around the corner just for lunch, you don't have to if you don't want to, but we'll be doing that as well. The final social event is Saturday, 22nd of November from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So we're going to Stony Aqua Park in Telegraph Point. We have a pub lunch, and then we're going to go to hydro golf and putt-putt. So Stony Aqua Park is the only thing that you need to purchase for yourself. It's $25. Sorry, you also need to purchase your own lunch. But then Snap, we will cover the cost for your hydro golf and putt-putt if you want to stick around. So they're the social events every Saturday during the 6 weeks. After the 6 weeks, when we have our celebration dinner, this is where we sort of organise a more formal night of going through some honourable and dishonourable mentions. It's a bit of fun. You sort of buy your own dinner. We may or may not put on some drinks for everyone. We just sort of highlight some of the achievements of some of our members and challenges. And we announce our winners for the first prize, runner-up, and our trainers awards. So purchase your own dinner there. We'll send out a text again for RSVPs the week prior to all of these social events, and you just yes or no. So that's the social events. If you have any questions about transport or other costs, etc., by all means, just reach out to us. All right, guys, last little chapter. So just some frequently asked questions that we get. Do I have to be a Snap Fitness member to join the 6-week challenge? Yes, you do. You need a membership so that we can link your membership with the Snap app. That's the only way that we can get the 6-week challenge into the Snap app. So that's essential. Now, if you're not a member, we are offering just for this 6-week challenge period, a 6-week membership for the price of $99. So you'd pay your entry fee for the 6-week challenge, which is $99, and your membership for 6 weeks, which is also going to be $99. So $198 in total, and that will get you into the challenge. But yes, you do need to be a member. Some people can't make the social events. Can they still join the challenge? Well, absolutely they can. But remember that this challenge first and foremost is about getting you fitter, healthier. It's about getting into the gym. It's not so much about the social events. That's just a good way to create a bit of friendly competition. But we want everyone training more than usual. That's the whole point. So you can still join the challenge, but ideally, if we can get you to at least 1 or 2 of the social events, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And that's what it's all about. It's just making sure we're not flogging ourselves in the gym all the time, taking it so seriously. Have some fun along the way. I'll be away for part of the challenge. Can I still earn points? Yes, provided you train and swipe your access card at another Snap Fitness. That will give you the 100 points for entry. And plus those additional fitness tasks that I have entered into the challenge, you can do that at any gym. Some of them you don't even need to go to a gym to do, okay? So when we select winners, we take these sorts of things into account. If you work away, we'll have those discussions with our challengers as we go. Can I pay a deposit and fix up the rest later? Unfortunately, no. Payment needs to be made in full at the time of sign up. So it's $99 up front. No IOUs, we don't want to be chasing people for money. How do I sign up? I think I've mentioned this one already. You need to pay $99 at reception. We'll then book you your first body scan and fitness test. We'll confirm that you have access to the Snap app, and we will also take your shirt size for your Adidas training shirt and singlet. What if I can't complete the fitness test, or I drop out during the 6 weeks? So again, with the fitness test, there's no time limit. I'm very confident that with the 2 different levels, you will be able to complete it. And our weekly check-ins are there to design that you don't drop off. We want to make sure that you are completing this. So we want 100% conversion rate with this one. So that's just a few frequently asked questions. By all means, guys, if you have any more, please reach out to us as well. That's the end of this video. So I hope I've answered all your questions. I hope I've given you all the information, and I hope you're excited. I hope you want to get involved. It's a lot of fun. I'm sure you'll get the results, and please reach out to us if you have any further questions. Thanks, guys.